Hello. So today we're going to be talking about the DJI OSMO Pocket 3, my most used camera for 2024. So I've had the Osmo Pocket for about a year now, and I realized that I haven't really talked about it. This is my most used camera gear for 2024. I've literally had this in my backpack almost every day. I've taken it on hikes, family dinners, on trips, and casual day at the beach or at the park. And I'm going to talk about why I love it and why you should get one. One of the things that I really like about this camera is the portability. If you want to shoot something but don't want to stand out in the crowd, then this camera might be for you. It literally has the word pocket in its name, so you can bet that this camera will be pocketable. This camera will be a camera that you can take spontaneously anytime and anywhere. Another thing that I like about this camera is how easy it is to use. You can just flip the screen and hit record and you're good to go. It also shoots vertically, so if you want to shoot for TikTok or Instagram Reel, just simply flip the screen again, hit continue, and press record. If you want more control of the images, then simply just take it out of the auto mode and go on pro mode. With this, you can change your exposure and your white balance, and among other things. For the size of this camera, I was really surprised how good the footage looked. This camera shoots at 4K D-Log-M 10-bit. To simply put it, with D-Log-M and 10-bit, you can play around with the colors on post-production to make your footage a little more cinematic. The battery life on the Osmo Pocket is probably one of the biggest features. With the camera itself, you can record for hours, but with the creator combo, you also get a battery attachment. And with those two, I could shoot for hours and even a day. And both of them charges super fast, so if you're on the go and you need to charge, it probably takes 20 minutes to fully charge both the camera and the attachment. And finally, I want to talk about the durability on this camera. I've seen videos on TikTok where the screen is getting stuck. I've never had that problem. I ordered mine when it first came out back in November 2023. So I probably got one of the first batches of cameras. So I don't know if they're having a manufacturing issues, but I've never had problems with mine. I've actually dropped this 2, 3, 4 times maybe. And I've never had a problem. I just got scratches on it, which actually just looks bad now. But if you see this camera, you know how fragile it looks, but I've dropped it many times, so and it's still working. So I think its durability, it's good. Okay, so we're gonna talk about some things that I don't like about this camera. One thing that I don't like about this camera is the small screen. Well, not so much the small screen, but how I can't see what I'm focusing on the screen, if that makes sense. With this camera, it's hard to see what you're focused on. I've had many times where I thought I was in focus, but actually, if I look close enough, it's not in focus. So maybe on the new iteration of this camera, they can put options for focusing, like zoom in to focus. So yeah, focusing on this is a little spotty. Another thing that I don't like about this camera is the digital zoom. Sometimes I don't even want to use the footage that come out of the digital zoom because it's so bad. It's like on your phone when you put it on ×3 and it looks bad. Yeah, that's what it looks. Another thing that I'm having issues with is the carrying case, not this carrying case, but the bag. If I put the camera on the case itself and put it in the bag, it doesn't close all the way. And yeah, I don't know why they would make a bag that doesn't fit all the things that they provided. So yeah, maybe they can work on making a bigger case. Another thing that I don't like is when I walk around, the footage seems to be bouncing up and down. So when I'm walking and I look at the footage, it seems to be like going like this. So maybe they can fix that. Or can you fix that in post? I've never tried. Yeah, I'll try it and let you know because I've never really tried fixing it in post. Yeah, or maybe they can just fix that. And finally, the last one is the lack of ⅛ hole on the camera itself. If you want to attach this camera on a tripod, you have to carry the attachment or the extra battery. And sometimes I just want to carry the camera and not carry other things. So yeah, maybe they can put a ⅛ hole on the camera next time. So after using this for a year, would I still get it today? Yes, absolutely. Instantly. Even with all the hype that it's getting on social media and Costco selling it for cheap, at this price point and the specs that you get with this camera, I think it deserves all the hype that it's getting. It's easy enough for beginners to use, but it's also powerful enough for advanced users. If I were to get just one camera, a video camera for the rest of the year, it would still be the DJI OSMO Pocket 3.